had a great week with my substitute position. And it's been really good. It's been a lot better than expected. For you, if you're catching up, I am a permanent sub at a performing arts school, and I'm enjoying it so much. Like, the kids are wonderful, the staff is wonderful, and yeah, it's just really good right now. So I'm probably glowing because I'm enjoying it, and I'm happy that I'm working. Excuse me. I'm happy to be doing something other than just sitting at home. And you know, honestly, I feel like had I known about this earlier, I could have done this way before. Or had I thought about this earlier, I would have done this way before. But I mean, it's perfect timing. God was like, God gave it to me now. He didn't give it to me when I quote unquote think I could have had it. God gave it to me now. So yeah, it's light work. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I'm just really happy about being an adult again, working towards something. The other thing I was finna say was I have a date tonight. I'm gonna go see the Michael Jackson movie. I know at the last, like, a couple of vlogs, I told y'all that I was gonna put dating on the back burner. But I told myself, you know what? I always put dating on the back burner because I always felt like I wasn't, quote unquote, my life wasn't together then. And my life wasn't together then and all this stuff. Like, when is my life gonna be together? You know what I'm saying? I can get hired today, and with the way this world is today, I can be fired tomorrow again. You know what I'm saying? So, or laid off again. So, when is my life gonna be together? You know, and I don't want to just feel like I want to be lonely all the time. You know what I'm saying? Or just, you know, I'm not even necessarily like, I don't know. I just want some company. I just want to introduce myself and be introduced to, and, you know, see what's out there. I really don't know what's out there. You know, as a high schooler, I couldn't date then. I went to college. I should have dated, but I didn't think I could then. And then as an adult, you know, I just always was trying to figure out the right time. Like, oh, I didn't finish college. I gotta wait till I finish that so I can focus. And then when I did get, I just had so many excuses on why I shouldn't date. And I want to right now. So I met a guy on Tinder. Sounds funny to me because I really can't believe I met a guy on Tinder. But I met a guy on Tinder, and we are going to the movies tonight, and I'm excited to do that. So yeah, I guess I'll let y'all know how that will go, and if the movie is good too. So I just got off of work. I just ended my therapy session, and well, I got off work at 4, and then I had therapy at 4. So I wrapped that up about 15 minutes ago. Now I'm trying to find something to eat before I go to the movie. I'm really hungry. I don't know what I'm about to eat. Damn, I was about to run into that car. But I'm really hungry. I don't know what I want to eat. I really want a taco. That's Miss Tawana, hey girl. I really want a taco. I really want a taco. That's what I've been thinking about. But I want homemade tacos though. Like, I want the tacos at home. But I really shouldn't be eating flour and tortilla. So I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Again, I'm excited about this date. What I can say about this guy is he's a little bit older than me, and he's not from Chattanooga. And a little bit older. I think he's just a year older than me. He's not from Chat. And we've had great conversations all the way up until now. So I think, you know, I've kind of vetted him out a little bit to go ahead and get on this date or whatever. So again, I will let y'all know how that go. I am so tired right now. It's because I'm hungry. I need to eat something. I'm not tired. I'm just hungry. That's what I am. And water ain't cutting it. But again, talk to y'all later. Bye. Okay, y'all. This vlog really ain't about much today. Why? Because all of my video that I recorded this week was deleted. I'm a little upset about that. I planned on editing today, and to my surprise, all of my content was deleted, mainly because Apple told me I didn't have enough storage. So I deleted some things, and the things that I thought I deleted ended up being my content. I thought it was some older stuff that I deleted, and the stuff I ended up deleting was my videos. I had some workout videos. I had me in the coffee shop. I was explaining like how the sub position was going. I also had a video of the 40-day turn up, like explaining what the program is about. All of that got deleted. Oh man, actually the 40-day turn up video got deleted before the stuff before today, or whenever. That was supposed to be in last week's videos when I told y'all I lost 13 pounds. Oh man, today was just not the best. It was a Freaky Friday for sure. I was late to work today because I was trying to get breakfast. I overslept. I didn't really oversleep, but my nephew took too long in the bathroom this morning. I don't want to sound like I have a lot of excuses on why I was late today, because I shouldn't have got breakfast. I should have just took my little ass to work. But whatever. Today was supposed to be payday for me. I signed up for direct deposit, but apparently there was an error when I signed up for my direct deposit twice. I guess they couldn't verify my bank account or something like that. So it kicked back claiming that I didn't sign up for direct deposit. And I found that out today. So they're mailing me a paycheck instead of getting direct deposit. And I'm extremely pissed about that because another thing, I just decided that I'm not gonna go to Dallas next weekend. I was supposed to go. I just bought my ticket, but I'm gonna just have to credit that to another trip and just save it for my birthday. I want to go see Jeezy, so I'm trying to do that. But this week has just been crazy. And then on top of today, students were acting up, but it was a mild altercation. But the students got into altercations with each other where one of the students started crying and stuff. I can't baby them. I can't save nobody. But I had to separate them because I'm like, why y'all doing this on Friday? I want to go home. And it's always like the last day of the last period is when everybody is over it. Like, you know how it gets real dramatic at the last part of the day. And I'm like, okay. I'm just like, man, come on, make my problems go away. I ain't trying to hear nothing. Just make my problems go away. Seriously. The date last night was cool. I just found out that homeboy is like a serious Drake fan. And that's my only reservation about the dude, is that he's a seriously Drake fan. Nothing is wrong with that, but me personally, I just stopped listening to Drake because his music just ain't the best no more. Now, it's some good club music, but I just stopped listening to him like after 2020. I said 2018, but I think I listened to him a little bit more before 2018. I mean, after 2018. Like, you know, y'all know the album with the girls with the pregnant lover boy. I think that's what it's called. The pregnant girls in the picture. I listened to that a little bit. He has some good songs on there. But it's still all toxic fuckboy music. So I just kind of am over that. And he was trying to justify to me, like, why Drake is still the best. And how the Universal Group, whatever, how they were pro Kendrick and they sacrificed Drake so that they can get more numbers or whatever the hell that lawsuit is about. I have no idea, but I just feel like, you know, whatever, y'all can say whatever y'all want about Drake and be empathetic to his side or whatever. It's the same dude that this guy also was saying, like, Mr. Morale was like one of Kendrick's worst albums or whatever. And I'm like, that album was beautiful. He said it's because I'm emotional, like I'm a woman, I'm empathetic. Nigga, the album was very evolving, where all y'all need to be. To me, that's what I feel like, you know, where all y'all need to be mentally, but go off. I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. But anyways, the Michael Jackson movie was great. I enjoyed that. I'm finna go and celebrate with my friend. She is moving. Maybe I can get a little content of that, because I don't know what to tell y'all right now. I'm just really, really disappointed in the fact that my content was deleted. Sucks. I wanted to turn right there, weirdo. Okay. I just messed that all up, y'all. But anyways, yeah, my friend is moving. She's moving to another city, and congratulations to her. She deserves it. Oh, so I can turn. What is going on? What is going on? I'm gonna turn right here. But yeah, my friend is moving to another city, and I'm very happy for her. She should be able to do that. And I'm just gonna say my goodbyes, and then tonight I'm going home. Like, I thought I was gonna be out in these streets tonight, but I just wanna. Why y'all be lollygagging when y'all be driving? Like, it's like, people just be lollygagging when they be driving, y'all. I don't understand. Like, it's like you see me trying to turn, it's like they slow down even slower so you can't turn or whatever. Like, why y'all do that? Like, why y'all don't drive with urgency? Like, why y'all don't move with urgency? I don't understand that. Anyway, I ain't trying to rant to you. Now, see, this shit be irritating me too. They think they supposed to pull off because. Let's get the fuck. All right. Again, I'm trying to say bye to my friend. I'll holler at y'all when I see y'all. Hey, y'all. Okay. I'm in my car. I just got home from a little date. Now, I've gone on 2 dates this week, and they have been with 2 different guys. Today's date was very, very interesting, and I don't mean that in the nicest way either. So let me just say, I went to I was under the impression that we were going to brunch, and let me just take a sip of water first, because I'm really disappointed. But anyway, first of all, what I'm trying to say is I went on a date. This guy I met on Tinder. We had been talking, like, I don't know how long we've been talking on this week. Not very long at all. Maybe 3 days at the max. I don't really know. But while we were talking to each other online, he asked if we can exchange numbers. And typically I do not exchange my number so early, but I did this time. And you know, we were talking like Thursday, Friday, and over the weekend, just texting each other, just getting a feel of each other. And today was supposed to be our first time meeting. So Friday he was asking me, did I want to get a drink? And I was like, no, I'm kind of busy. Saturday he was like, do you want to get a drink tonight or some shit like that? And I was like, no, I'm kind of busy. And then he was like, well, can we do brunch? I think that's what he asked me on Friday. Like, can we do brunch on Sunday or something? And I said, well, let me get back to you. Oh, that's what it was. He asked me that on Thursday. And I said, I would love to, but let me get back to you. I got to make sure I'm clear. This weekend is my nephew's swim meet weekend. So, I went all day yesterday to my nephew's swim meet, and then I had some time today. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll meet you at this restaurant. It's actually one of my favorite spots in Chattanooga, one of my favorite restaurants here. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll meet you there. And we had filled each other out. Like, I was asking him where, because I've never seen him before. And Chattanooga is so small. So when I see a new face, it's always refreshing to me. So we met at the restaurant. I will say I was late. That wasn't intentional. I was late. And, maybe that wasn't the best first impression. I don't know. But we kind of talked about that during brunch. And he was like, it's okay. Now, there was some red flags to me once I got to the restaurant. I'm not saying red flags as in immediately hard nose, but there were some things that were kind of alarming. So we get to the restaurant, we're drinking, he ordered a picture of for mimosas and things like that. And I'm talking to him, and he seems like a really good guy. Like, I mean, not even just I'm not going to say a really good guy, but it seemed like we were building chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's rare that when I go on a first date with somebody, or even just talking to somebody, that I just feel like, okay, you cool. You know what I'm saying? So that was like, I was seeing green flags in the beginning of our conversation. We got along, we were talking, we were laughing. He was asking me some things. I was asking him about his birthday. I was asking him about high school and what things that he likes to do. He's very self-preserved and, not self-preserved, but self-efficient. He does things spontaneously. He doesn't have any kids. So it was really refreshing to like really meet this type of guy to me. And I'm seeing all green flags. And conversation was cool. Like, I'm really laughing and kikiing with this guy. So I asked him, like, what are you going to eat? And, because we're drinking for at least 10 minutes. And I'm like, well, what are you going to drink? What are you going to eat? And he was like, well, if I get something, I'm probably going to get the salmon and all this stuff. And I'm like, agreeing with him, like, I love salmon. And I just started this 40-day turn-up program, a cleanse. And salmon is one of my favorite things to eat. Like, just really being wonderful. When you get to know someone. So he was like, well, you can go ahead and order if you want to. And I was like, okay. So I ordered my food, and I asked him, I'm like, you're not going to order anything? He was like, no. So what he told me was like, he was like, yeah, go ahead and order your food. This is on me. So we're talking, my food come out, it's good. I asked him, like, do you want us, piece? He was like, no. And I was like, okay. So needless to say, I cleaned the hell out my plate. I cleaned it out. It was good and everything. We're still talking. We're still drinking. Conversation is good. He talking about bar hopping. And I'm like, okay, you know, like I like the adventurous, and I kind of wanted to hang out with him. And I was asking him where are we going, and he was talking about, you know, this place called Mike and Hole in the Wall. And I was kind of like, I don't really want to go there. I don't want to see my old coworkers. And I was just kind of like, that's really not a place that I would want to go. It's not entertaining to me. Like, it's just not the vibe that I like. It's not my vibe. So I was like, let's go to Stir. And I like Stir because it's next to Main Street. Main Street is like the entertainment district, quote unquote entertainment district, next to Station Street. It's like where everything, mostly all the things that happen. So I wanted to go there because I know they got a nice patio. We can sit outside and people watch. You know what I'm saying? He was like, well, cool, but let's go to Whiskey Cowgirl. And I was cool with that because I think Whiskey Cowgirl has like a 2 for 1 mimosa deal or something like that, or, you know, drinks deals or something like that. So I was cool with going there. But he was like, okay, like, you know, we setting it up, like, let's go. And I was like, I'm about to go to the bathroom. I took my phone with me because I had just finished my food, and I took my phone with me just to look at my bank account, just to see if anything goes left. I'm thinking, for whatever reason, I felt like I was going to have to pay for my food for brunch today. Now, I will say this guy invited me out. Yes, we were meeting, but it was his idea to go to brunch. I told him that I could not go out for drinks the 2 nights before, and he was like, well, let's go to brunch. And in my mind, brunch is food together. Like, I have never been to brunch with anybody who did not eat anything. You know what I'm saying? He told me, like, you know, once I came back, or maybe even not even before I came back, before I even gone to the bathroom, when I ordered my food, I was like, you're not eating nothing? You said we were going to brunch. He was like, brunch is drinking. So you invited me out to this restaurant that I told you that is not even if it's not my favorite restaurant, you're inviting me out to this restaurant to just drink. You're inviting me out for drinks, not brunch. In your mind. You know what I'm saying? I heard brunch. Brunch is food. You know what I'm saying? Needless to say, the bill comes out. No, before the bill even come out, I go to the bathroom, check my bank account, come back. I go to the bathroom, come back. He like, okay, so I already paid for my half, and she left you the check for your half. I'm looking like, okay, like, what? You know, he said, I'm about to go to the bathroom too. He went to the bathroom. I had seen that he had closed out his whole tab, and my bill is right there. I'm not saying that the bill was expensive where I couldn't pay for it, but you invited me out to dinner. I mean, you invited me out to brunch. Why didn't you just pay for the tab? If you would have just said we're going for drinks, then that would have been of understanding. But you're telling me we're going for brunch. Literally said brunch. You know what I'm saying? Brunch is food. Like, we have 2 different perspectives on what the fuck brunch is. You know what I'm saying? So then he's complimenting me. He comes back from the bathroom. He's complimenting me. He's like, I like your hair. Your natural hair is so pretty. It looks so good on you. We about to kick it at Whiskey Cowgirl. And I'm like, okay, you know. He was like, well, let me in. While we're talking, we're leaving the restaurant. He's opening doors. And I'm thinking to myself, like, so you do have a sense of chivalry, but why didn't you pay for my food? Like, that's just what I'm thinking. It's not that I went on the date to get a free meal, but with us getting first time meeting, if you want, this is what I'm thinking. If it's our first time meeting, a coffee shop would have been okay. But you tell me we're going to brunch, so I'm expecting brunch on you, not on me. I don't think that's wrong. I don't think that's wrong at all. You invite me out, we're going and everything, we're meeting and all this stuff. So he was like, he's opening the doors and everything. We're going outside to the parking lot. And I said, well, I'm about to go to my car. My car is this way. He said, well, where's your car? I'm going to walk you to your car. I said, well, my car is just this way. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and go to my car. You drive around and I'll follow you to Whiskey Cowgirl. He was like, all right, you know, I'm following him. And then I just kind of realized, like, I'm not going to Whiskey Cowgirl. Very disappointed. The more I'm disappointed is that we were vibing so good all the way up into there. I felt like dude was like kind of refreshing as far as conversation all the way up until me having to pay for my food. But anyways, tonight I'm going to see the Michael Jackson movie again. I went to see the Michael Jackson movie with the other guy before, which the verdict is still out on him. I don't have much to say if I'm all the way invested, but what I will say is the fact that he is a Drake fan is very alarming to me. A serious Drake fan. It's just very alarming to me. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna say right now. I'm gonna pick up the camera later when we are on our way to the movies. My mom, my nephew, and myself will be going, and it's gonna be a MJ experience. Shout out to Chattanooga Business Elite that's putting on this event. It's gonna be an MJ experience, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, talk to you later. Bye.